Hey everybody, it's me, Andrew. Get out into nature and tune in for yourself. Resonate with the Earth's electromagnetic field via 432 hertz, the universal frequency. Balance out psychologically and emotionally, and further strengthen your brain and your heart coherence as well. Get a plant based diet going for yourself today and nurture yourself right back into life. We are literally herbivores in nature. Further balance out your physical body's pH level and to get with alkalinity. Then you can generate some static electricity. Send me some love telepathically. Set attention to your mind and set intention to communicate. That is all there is to telepathy. You are now tuning in to great days. Now today this evening, I'm going to cover the different protests going on in France and even some of the other places like Canada. Okay, and maybe I will talk a little bit of what is going on with that. Obviously, in Europe, there is a lot of stirring of the masses, and there's a lot of rioting, and there's a lot of stuff to talk about when it comes to the various psychological imbalances within the collective, and the psychological warfare is taking place, and physical warfare is taking place and whatnot. And we're gonna just get right into it. All right, so today's video is France protests. Now, so if it has not caught your attention yet, then this is what I'm here for if you're watching this video. So there's obviously immense protesting going on in Europe. I know that right now there is immense uproar in France because of COVID and the entire global pandemic. And there is a lot to say, or there's a lot to talk about. There is a immense lack of freedom, which is where these riots are pretty much coming from. You know, they're being stirred up. They're being manifest from a specific dimension of the quantum field, which is probably trying to get the globe to awaken in some sort of way, you know, through destruction. Obviously, there cannot be a new earth. There obviously cannot be rebirth, or there cannot be creation without a sense of destruction, or a stage or phase of destruction. So destruction is truly a form of creation. Okay, it's like having to destroy a house in order to rebuild it. You know, you can always renovate it, but even the process of renovation includes some stage or phase of destruction within that creation. So you see how destruction can lead to creation, and it always will lead to creation, because they're literally one and the same. It's like heads and tails. Okay, but what I'm trying to get at is that these protests are pretty much they're very chaotic. They're going on all over the globe. In Canada, they're also happening very, very frequently, and there is literally so many people. There's countless numbers of people just rioting and protesting for their freedom. And it's not always something you need to go and join, you know, IRL, unless you're the type of person that is truly driven to go out and protest with the crowds. Then that's cool, you know. But all it really takes is just coming to understand what is actually going on, and then spreading the message, raising awareness wherever you are, um, and that's playing your part to pretty much make people more aware of what's going on, so we can come into a global understanding together to pretty much bring all of this back to normal. It's pretty much the subconscious is in a great panic right now, because we all share the subconscious mind and the unconscious mind. We all share the mind, period, because there's only one mind, okay? One heart, one mind, one breath. We're all one organism. We all share the same one mind. And this is what actualizes telepathy as well, or even psychic abilities, or even telekinesis, things like this. It's all able to be done because there is literally one mind. It's just tuning into another person's thought process, because it's not hidden, okay? It's literally always within your ability to do so. However, once again, there is this one mind, right? We are attained to one mind, one mental field, and it's pretty much the subconscious right now is panicking because there's these two forces on the planet. There's the malefic force and the benefic force, and what the malefic force is trying to do is trying to strip people of their freedom. It's trying to pretty much take over the globe, like in every like in every drama or in every story. There's the antagonist and the protagonist, and then the antagonist pretty much tries to take over the story, and bring it to absolute destruction. And then the benefic force at the very, very corner is pretty much propelled to triumph at the end of the day. So this is what's pretty much taking place right now in the globe. It's just the antagonist, the malefic force. It's trying to bring the human story, or human history, which history is literally just his story. It's humanity's story, okay? It's like a movie. That's exactly what history is, and it's going to prolong itself until time literally comes to an end, and then there will no longer be a human story. Rather, we will pretty much be liberated as a species in whole. But the subconscious is in a panic right now because the malefic force is trying to take over. Okay, and this is why you see people all over just in a lot of conflict and tensions and hatred and suffering and misery, and everything just seems so bleak and so gloomy and gray and colorless and old, and dying, and everything just seems like it's about to end. It's literally because the malefic force is taking over, and the benefic force is up on the ropes, and it's sending the collective subconscious into a panic. And this is what all of these riots are. It's literally just people panicking in collectivity because the subconscious is pretty much in a panic itself, and we all share the subconscious mind, okay, or the unconscious mind. And once again, this panic is resulting in the riots, and it's all because they're trying to strip us of our freedom. But we really cannot have that, and people really got to play their role, even if it's just baby steps, one step at a time. At least you're doing what you need to do in order to raise awareness, because that is all we can really do right now to bring the totality of the subconscious to a healing state. And then this is when the benefic force of the planet, or the protagonist of the story, actualizes its triumph over the malefic forces. Okay, just as every drama has the good and the bad, and then the good ends up prevailing at the end of the story. Okay, which is supposed to take place in this cycle of history. So no need to truly worry. Okay, it is all going to take care of itself. But as of now, just enjoy the story, enjoy the movie that is pretty much coming to your experience, because it's literally your life, your life story, your life movie, okay? And there's a lot of things like this going on in Canada. People are protesting. People are literally fighting with bodies of the government, and the government is fighting back, obviously. And there's just so much going on. There's so much trouble in the world, just like Bob Marley said. Um, and there's still all of this trouble going on. It never truly ends. Evil never truly sleeps. Um, because they don't really need to sleep. They're not even human half the time, okay? Most of them are cyborgs nowadays. Most of them have been mutants. We're mutants. We have various different mutations in the genetic level that are too deep for conscious understanding. More so, they're unconscious, and this is what Pluto corresponds to, Plutonian energy. And also, not only that, but there is an immense lost the train of thought. Protesting. Okay? Like I said, you don't need to go out and protest because it could get dangerous and you don't really want to put yourself in danger. But we always have technology. It's literally the fourth dimension. It's like a bridge, between the third dimension, the physical, and the spiritual, the fifth dimension. And this is why we can literally use it to travel in time. I could see things from months ago with this thing. I could use it to pretty much prophetically understand what is going to take place years from now. So that's how I can use it to go in the future. I can use it to go in the past, so it's going beyond time. This is a fourth dimensional object right here. It's like a portal into a different space-time continuum, because you're probably watching this video, let's say a week from now, so you're a week from now in a whole different space-time, whole different position in space in a whole different time, watching me in a whole different spatial position in a whole different time. So this phone is literally just a fourth dimensional tool. This is a portal connecting us between the two different space-time continuums, which is really one and just an eternal now, But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to cover with this video. Nothing too deep or anything like that. It's just a little bit of awareness raising for the protesting taking place. Obviously, we need to raise awareness, because if we don't do that, it's just going to stay the same. There's not going to be any change. And if we don't change it, then this is what is going to lead to things like World War III, which is going to potentially happen, which they also have immense nuclear powers now. So they could pretty much wipe out an entire continent, or they definitely 100% can wipe out the entirety of the globe with nuclear powers. And this is a possibility when it comes to World War III. Okay, so I'm also going to do a video on World War III, because it could get bad, and we as the people are the only ones that are able to truly bring that to an end before it can actually even happen. Nobody really wants warfare, because there's just going to be immense bloodshed, and we don't need that. That's completely traumatic for the human species. That's going to send the subconscious into an even higher state of trauma, okay? And I was going to say traumatic experience, but trauma. And then we have to pretty much heal that over centuries, okay? 500 to 1,000 years it'll take to heal such a thing. But yeah, we really need to just raise awareness. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like. And if I did help you to understand a little bit more of what is going on around the globe, so much trouble in the world, then you obviously can drop a comment and show me the support, show me the love, drop a like, share this video with your family or even your friends to help them understand what is going on in the globe as well, or around the globe, and even subscribe for more daily content. So do thank you guys for watching. Once again, women, you are beautiful. I love you. Peace out. Enjoy your night. Beautiful people. And yeah, raise awareness.